Best Served Cold is a murder mystery set in a bustling speakeasy where you serve customers to loosen lips and gather gossip to assist a local detective in solving the latest crimes. At the Nightcap bar, prohibition is a killer, and so are some of your customers. If you enjoyed Coffee Talk and Roottrees Are Dead, you'll love Best Served Cold. This is part 2 of the demo, so click here if you want to watch part 1 first. And now, let's craft some cocktails to catch a killer. Okay, let's see what evidence we have. The Last Drop. The murder of Natalia Reed took place near a speakeasy known as The Last Drop. It was closed down after the fact. Found a clue, Peter's street smarts. Peter frequented The Last Drop, the speakeasy where Natalia Reed's murder took place before it was shut down. He should be able to tell me who else went there to drink, and if any of them visit the Nightcap. Okay, potential patrons. Peter confirmed that he saw several of my customers at The Last Drop before it was shut down. Alina Dragos, Elliot Lynn, and Killian Durand all frequented the speakeasy where the murder took place. Hugo would be very interested in this information. I have to remember that. Alina, Elliot, and Killian. Those are my only clues so far. Let's get some more clues. Constable Hugo Constable Hugo Mertens marches down the steps to the bar, his hands deep in his pockets as he inspects the other guests with confusion. After a moment, he makes his way over to you, pulls over a chair, and sits slightly too close. Constable Mertens. Barkeep. Seems like business is booming. Never thought a life of crime would be this social for you. This is my job. These patrons could pass for respectable. Maybe they are. They're good people, mostly. Yes, well, I wanted to check how much you know about these supposed good people. Someone on the street knew her. Use that knowledge to your benefit. If you have anything worth sharing with me, I'll be staying here for a while. Yes. I'm going to present him with a clue. Using clues. Oh, they won't do it now. Okay. Potential patrons. So, Alina Dragos, Killian Durand, and Elliot Lynn all frequented The Last Drop around the time before Natalia Reed was murdered. And you say you got this information from Peter Wagner? Mr. Wagner is well known around multiple police stations throughout Bukovi. And the only reason he knew all this was because he was present at the time as well. So let's add him to our little list of suspects, shall we? What happens now? Now that I know I'm not wasting my time with you, the next step will be figuring out which one of these 4 might be our killer. Hugo pulls out 2 photographs from his coat and hands them over. The first one shows an ornate decorated lighter laying on the pavement. The second shows a nasty looking syringe. It is empty and small bits of blood can be seen around the needle. A clue! A clue! These 2 items were found at the crime scene. Check around and see what they mean to our suspects. Any more questions? About the lighter. It was close to the body, and it's quite ornate. There's a pattern on it, metal flowers skirting the edges. I asked around at a few tobacco shops, and always got the same answer. This one is custom made. You might guess that the killer is a smoker. Yeah, only a few million of those. Yes, that doesn't narrow the field too much. Any more questions? About the syringe. The murder weapon is peculiar and devious. It's some sort of lethal toxin. Back before the prohibition, it was slipped into drinks, but since then most of the victims have been found with a puncture mark. From this needle? Correct. We tried to see if it's a special type that was used, but unfortunately this one is available at any pharmacy. Doesn't help that it's basically the industry standard for any medical profession in Zara either. Whatever the nature of the toxin, it wasn't fast. Perhaps the killer wants to watch the victims suffer a bit before they die. The victims each had different puncture wounds, arms, legs, but in this case it was the back of the neck, so the perpetrator attacked from the rear. The tests that we have run so far are currently inconclusive. Damn it, if this was back in Belgium, I'd know how to find better toxicologists. Do you know any toxins that have these effects? Many simple chemicals can be lethal when injected. This perpetrator has chosen a cruel implement to achieve his goals. I'm making the apprehension of this villain my sole mission. We have to stop him. Any more questions? All is clear. Good. One last thing. Hand over your notebook. You place the notebook in Hugo's outstretched hand. He pulls a pencil out of his pocket and quickly adds a new section at the back. After looking it over one last time, he hands it back. I had some questions I need answers to when reporting my findings about the case. The detectives at the station use this method to put together a case. I intend to do the same. First, we need a suspect to investigate. We narrowed it down to 4 people already, but given we're working with a serial killer, we can only get a warrant for 1. After this, we need solid evidence to confront them with. The 2 things I need answered are: what is the killer's motive? And what evidence proves the killer was present at the time of Natalia's death? If you can find clues that answer these 2 questions for any of the suspects, assign them in the section I added and hand over your notebook so we can review your findings. But you can only submit a suspect once, so you have to be sure. And you should also consider evidence that might clear a suspect. Would that be enough to convict them? On its own, no, but it's much easier to get a confession when you're presenting solid evidence. From there, it becomes a lot easier to arrest someone. Don't make me regret my choices here. I trust you with enough information to get me in an uncomfortable position. Let me down, and I'll make sure things become very uncomfortable for you. Got it? Very well. Hugo just added a brand new case tab to your notebook. Let's have a look. I'm trying. Oh, top right of the screen. That one. Not the image that was in the... Alright. Select the highlighted tab to navigate. Alright, for an overview of each suspect in the case, the evidence you have collected so far on each suspect will be displayed here. The case file displays clues that show the suspect's motive, the evidence that proves they could have committed the crime, as well as any potential defense that rules them out as a potential culprit, such as an alibi. Once you're confident you know who the culprit is, you can press the Submit Case button at the bottom of the page. Doing this will summon Hugo, who will review the details of the case and look at the evidence you have collected with a critical eye. For now, press the X in the top right to exit the notebook. Okay. If you're already in conversation with Hugo, like you are now, you can also press this button in the bottom right to submit your case. Button that I was trying to press. Once you submit a culprit, your answer can no longer be changed. You only get one shot. If you submit your case before the deadline has passed, Hugo will leave to present your case to his superior. It won't return until the final day. Oh no. It's up to you to find evidence on all suspects and figure out who is innocent and who is guilty. Their fate lies in your hands. Good luck, bartender. Preference. What drinks would you like, Constable? Something with coffee. Why? It's my job to know. I suppose it is. Do you memorize everyone's favorite drink? I try. Well, it's not a remote goal. Let's not get too chummy. If you want to scribble this in your little notebook, I like anything with coffee, because we drink it a lot in Belgium. Reminds me of home. Noting that down. Let's make you a drink. Would you like a drink, Constable? I shouldn't, but perhaps one won't hurt. Okay. So we've got Cold Winter, which has a vodka coffee liqueur, cream, coffee powder, and ice cubes, or Wake Up Call. Vodka, coffee liqueur, sugar syrup, espresso, and coffee beans. I think those are my only two coffee beverages. The Wake Up Call is a lower proof. What did we make for him last time? The mint punch? Which it seems he was neutral about. It's the Wake Up Call. The chase begins. Perfect mix. Perfect. Well, as perfect as crime can be. I'm prepared to answer any of your questions. You said let's not get too ooh, wait. Here we go. Do you know Peter? Peter has a storied history with the Bukovi police. You can usually count on him being on the wrong side of the law. We're working off the assumption that Peter moonlights as a henchman for a bigger fish, maybe even the Bruga boys gang under Carla. Makes me wonder whether a boss like Carla could have had something to do with all this. But she's white collar, more interested in larceny and laundering than murder. Interesting. Yeah, let's focus on work. Because those idiots are so busy chasing promotions, they forget to actually look for criminals. One of them confided in me how he figured out all the victims of the Bukovi Boulevard killer are all blonde women. He condescendingly told me to keep that to myself and be a good constable. I can tolerate them being competitive, but not when there's humans' lives at stake. I didn't expect you to be so noble. I'm prepared to answer any of your questions. I'm out of actions. Well, I mean, no. Oh, yeah! Constable Hugo Mertens. That's all you need to know. Right. Okay. I'm already asked about that stuff. Yeah, that's it. Oh, there. Oh my gosh. Guess I want to get in the conversation, please. I have a bar to run. They should also include that in one of the choices. I think we did that the first couple of days where it said, yeah, hey, I gotta go now. This little in conversation icon over here is too small and doesn't truly indicate what I want to do. Yeah, anyway. And I have a case to work. Good evening, barkeep. Alright, so we've got these folks over here. We've got homeboy in the back. And people over here. Okay, let's talk to our landlord. Good evening. I wouldn't mind a sip of something after a long day of reading. Evening, Mr. Floare. How did I pronounce his last name? Floare? They say conversation is a dying art. Let's prove them wrong. What sort of drink do you like, Vincent? Something classy with red wine served over ice. Though feel free to experiment if inspiration strikes. Alright. And a lemon. Love sucking on the lemon afterwards. Got it. Something with lemon and red wine. Eastern Ruby. Oh, yeah, it's his favorite. What's the first thing we served? There we go. Oh yeah, now he's in a very good mood. Yes, yes, you told me this is your absolute favorite. I only get 4. Let's do a little. Tell me about yourself. Haven't they rambled on enough already? No? I'm 56 years old, so I was around when all the money started flowing into Zara. I was born in a little town that was swallowed up by the expanding city borders last year. But I feel like I'm babbling on now. What else do you want to know? Family? Me and Flora never managed children, and now it's too late. But perhaps you can talk on this more when we know each other a little better. I'm here if you want to talk. What do you think of Killian? He's a boy in a man costume. Petty and unkind. I'm against cuffing a child around the ear, but if his mother had lifted a hand now and then, he might have grown up to be a decent human. His family name is a good one, which is why his bad behavior is a shock. Vandalism, theft, scuffles, all so necessary when his family has just run into money. Killian is trouble, and those who close to him need to show a firmer hand. Let me see what we know about Killian. Right. Okay. Nothing really. He's not that bad. Oh no. He didn't seem that bad, from what I recall. He taps the bar in annoyance. Typical of the new Larish. They can buy anything but class. That goes especially for Killian. Anything he can't obtain through money, he will attempt to obtain using less savory means. The boy doesn't understand the concept of the word no. Right. When did you open the bookshop? Bukovi Books has been there for over a decade now. Are you fond of literature? I am. I never took you for the educated sort. Mistake on my part, for sure. It's always nice to meet a fellow enthusiast. The book depositories in this district are in a shocking state. Nothing but grimy, lurid bestsellers, nothing of note from local writers. I enjoy foreign literature, but I fear with how the publishing industry operates, it's hard to notice the books that were created in our towns. Bukovi has a thriving literature scene, but it's dying because of this influx of exotic, lightweight fiction. We both know I don't need to work, but a man has to have a hobby. And if that hobby is meaningless, then what's the point? Bukovi's golden age was once cultural, music, books, opera. But now the industrial might swells while our souls shrivel. Might be just a lowly bookshop owner these days, but stocking this place with books I love means the world to me. Does that make sense? It makes sense. Well, I'm glad we talked about this. Alright, let's end on... And then we learned... Oh, he showed us this newspaper, I think. Do we have anything on Natalia? No. Have other speakeasies been raided? I'm sure dissatisfied patrons have alerted the authorities on a few occasions, but I've met a fair few officers, and even detectives in speakeasies. I think the laws don't apply to them. But I think the political climate has shifted. The Bukovi City Council has taken a harder line, and they may even be incentivizing officers to close more establishments. The economy may be booming, but the explosion of wealth is far from equitable. Speculators on the radio carriage and whale oil businesses are rolling in cash, but the public services, and the police in particular, are paid peanuts. The speculators climbed a ladder and pulled it up after themselves. Now they're making us fight each other for table scraps, looking down on us all, legitimate business owners and police officers alike. There's a cadence to his voice that makes him sound cold and unemotional as he speaks. It's like he's rehearsed this topic. Maybe he's gotten sick of talking about it. I'm rambling again. So let's change the subject. Look at the time! As if they cannot linger any longer. I've slept on the chaise lounge upstairs before, and my back did not thank me. Good night. Okay, actually... Hey you, come have a seat. Bartender, we meet again. I need a drink. Please surprise me with something nice. That tends to happen if you visit. I bet you hear all sorts of tittle tattle in here. What's the subject of the day? Wait, why are you drinking so much? You clearly don't enjoy it. It's something to do. Nights are boring without parties. That's it, really. Killian seems to be hiding something. Perhaps drinking him enough alcohol. Yes. We already know his preference, I believe. Yeah, mint punch. 1-2 mint punch. Oh, this looks fine indeed. I bet you hear all sorts of yes. Alina is the girl he's with right now? Ah, okay, right. Yeah. What do you think of Alina? Alina's a lot of fun to be around. She's like summer sun bursting through the clouds. Poetic. Very bubbly. Funny that someone like her can come from such a poor family. Lots of personality. Sometimes what comes out of her mouth sounds like intellectual gibberish to me, but even the most frivolous words are kissed on the way out of those heavenly lips. Right, he's infatuated. Okay. Did you know Natalia Reed? Little. I saw her at the Hotel Jubilee a while ago. I saw her, greeted her, and she threw up all over my new suit. I helped her get a radio cap home. Really? Yeah, she was a bit of a mess. My father always said loose women of meager means lack the ability to handle alcohol with grace like more refined ladies. You know she's dead, right? Yes, Alina told me this morning. A rather sad, but more in a fleeting, oh, maybe I'll die one day sort of way. I didn't really know her, so... You will die one day. Is that a threat? Just a fact. Not a nice thing to say, is it? He's Nibla Reach, so he probably wouldn't. Wait, oh, I can't see her. Hold on. Yeah, she's got blonde hair. See what he has to say about this. Blondes. I love blondes. Another reason this color must be stopped. If I don't get home soon, my mother will lock me out. Bye. Okay. Yeah. I'm very curious about what the priest is up to. But let's take the obvious. Hello, hello. What does a girl need to get a drink around here? Evening, Alina. Let's catch up on all the gossip. Alright, need a drink? Yes, get me drunk. Oh. So she liked the pirate's joy. Do we have another? Rum? Okay, just a mint punch. I'm trying to remember. What she said about her preferences. Let's try this one. It's a little bit stronger. It's got some fruity flavors. Well, I definitely don't hate it. Thanks. Okay. What do you do for work? Nothing. I guess you don't need to. Exactly. My family's fallen into wealth through sheer luck, and they won't let us fall out again. I have plans to keep us where we need to be. My dad might end up losing his fortune again, but I'll be glad to take him in when that time comes. Did you ever work? Sure, and for a man who... It doesn't matter. It's all in the past. Okay. Anything you do in your spare time? I play competitive chess. I'm good at it, depending on who you compare me to. Maria and I have been chess partners since we were kids. Back then we imagined that if we got good enough, we'd live the life of chess grandmasters. Play chess for trophies, live in hotels, go to parties, have crowds cheer our names. The reality is a lot of these events only pay you when you win, and entry fees are extortionate. Back in the day, we did overtime to afford the qualification fees. We'd be so exhausted from overtime that we'd never play our best. We'd scrape up enough money for one hotel room and pass out each night. Still had fun, though. Ever win? I won a tournament a few weeks back. Maria got second place, so we both qualified for an upcoming national tournament. Maria doesn't know yet, but I'll be paying to take us both there. That's kind of you. It's our dream. I understand. Alright, any more hot goss? You single? It's complicated, but I'm seeing someone. Even if some people might prefer me to be. Who prefers that? Maria, mainly. Though I can't say many of my friends approve of my love life. Why not? Many reasons. I guess if we discuss in the abstract, we can talk about this, even if it's a difficult subject. Sure. I guess what I can't decide is, how do you choose between your best friend and a potential partner? I mean, what's more important? Old friendships or new love? Sounds complicated. It's not that complicated. I don't know. Is a friend supposed to support your choices? Or is a friend supposed to tell you the hard truths you don't want to hear? Ooh. Asking the hard questions. Friendship is about honesty. You might have a point. I need to think about this. I should talk to Maria. We can talk about anything, or we could. We've been through a lot. I hope she understands that this time the guy I like is different. Is he really different? Yes. Yes, I think he is. That's nice to hear. Alright, any more hot goss? I don't want to go back through. Yeah, yeah. It doesn't say anything about her drink preference in here. She also just recently came into money. I don't think she smokes. That's it, you can go. Good night. Thanks for the chat. Who smokes? I don't remember who this is. Oh, it's Elliot! Oh good, one of our suspects. Elliot sits down with a cigarette in his mouth and pulls a box of matches from his bottom pocket. We discourage smoking. These are menthol. They make your breath smell good. If you must. I must. What do you need from me? What sort of drink do you like, Elliot? A well-made one. Do you need to be more specific? I think you do. Yes, well, I suppose that's reasonable. Can't expect a bartender to produce quality drinks without suitable direction. Exactly. Something minty with soda. I like to feel fresh and awake after a drink. Alcohol doesn't make you sleepy? I've developed my constitution till it no longer inhibits my focus. Alcohol sharpens my senses. Really? Indeed. In a drink with a clean mouthfeel livens the senses, not to mention how much it encourages intimacy with the opposite sex. Fresh breath is essential. Just hold off on the fruit punch. Feminine drinks reduce male vim and vigor and encourage the production of black bile in the body, which makes one melancholic and, I believe, less virile, too. Pouring vodka into fruit juice is a waste. Like a sophisticated gentleman wasting his time on tittle-tattle with loose women and mannerless men. Some men are born for better things, and they deserve better drinks, too. Good golly. So something refreshing with mint. But nothing girly. Right, he likes no smudges on the glasses. Okay, so the mint punch isn't a fruit punch, technically. Right? So he wouldn't want like a pirate's joy. That's more of a fruit punch. Is there anything else with mint leaf? Copper bullet has mint leaf. Lemon slice, lime slice, ginger ale. We'll go with the copper bullet. Or maybe just, this is just white rum and mint leaf. This is basically just vodka and ginger ale. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna go with the copper bullet. It's like pouring vodka into fruit punch is just, you know, isn't. That's not what this is though. Either of them. Oh my gosh, why is this so difficult? Copper bullet, let's go. Not bad. As long as the glass is clean, I won't complain. Ooh, it'll really brighten up his mood. Okay. What do you need from me? Reputation for being awkward and intimidating around women. Just with cleanliness. Right. He's in a bad mood. Tell about yourself. Oh, okay. Not in the right. Okay, not in a good mood. I don't want to be like. Your prediction isn't gonna make him in a better mood. What do you do for a living? Okay. I work for the Arrondissement Property Registry. It is a very important position in the municipality, though often the plebeians treat me like a clerk rather than a senior individual with a great deal of power and influence. Do you enjoy it? It pays my bills and gives me time to pursue other interests. What else is there to expect from a job? I make more than most people, that's for sure. Is money important to you? No, but I find it a great indicator of value. Right. Do you happen to know Peter? Is that a joke? I avoid him, as should you. You seem to dislike him. He's a villain. Everyone knows that. He works for that loan shark, Carla. I'm not so sure about that. Ugh. Everyone pussyfoots around him like he's a gentleman. Pussyfooting around people like Peter is unacceptable. I will not pussyfoot like the rest. If you repeat pussyfoot over and over, it begins to lose the effect. What? The point is, I don't socialize with men like Peter, nor should anyone with common sense and decency. Noted. Okay. Well. Actually, can I get your... Yeah. A lighter on the ground? People use lighters all the time. What does that have to do with me? Don't you smoke, Elliot? All my life. Well, since school, anyway. Well, then. I was trying to fit in with the popular lads. I didn't have bothered. I'm not sure I even enjoy it anymore. What I really don't enjoy is shaking of my hands when I can't find tobacco. If you have any tips for quitting that actually work, let me know. It saved me a great deal of money. I'll keep an eye out for some. I have work tomorrow, so I'm going. See you. See you. Hey, Peter, why does Homeboy hate you so much? Evening, barkeep. Evening. Oh, this is Hugo, not... I'm sorry. They look so similar. That's a design flaw. Alright, sad boy. Yeah, I know. Bartender. Father Lacey. Pretty sure something happy with me. I need to talk to someone who's not confessing mortal sins. How do you know about this place? One of my congregation, Olivia, revealed its existence during confession. And I thought, wait, I was not supposed to tell you that. Please forget what I just said. Forget what? Yes, very good. Confession between the priest, the confessor, and the mother is a sacred bond that should not be profaned. She burns away all sin. She does she? Indeed she does. But alcohol burns away my sorrows, so I need to reconcile that however I can. Faith is hard. I agree. Though when I have a good drink, I imagine angels can't judge me harshly for something that feels so good. Yeah, that's how it works. Do you have a favorite drink? That's like choosing my favorite hymn. Too difficult. Surely something speaks to you tonight. Oh. He takes a deep breath and eyes the shelves like he's poised. Oh, nope. Gosh. I'm not wearing my good glasses. Hang on. Okay. He takes a deep breath and eyes the shelves like he is poisoned, and they hold the antidote. You hold the rim of a glass like you're ready to serve. He taps his fingers along the bright wood of the bar top and clicks his tongue once. It'd probably be the Nightcap that you serve here. It has bitter aftertaste that resonates with me. Any reason? Much of life is bitter. Might as well embrace it. Mix the bitterness in with the other ingredients, which make it palatable. Alright. A nightcap. Father makes me think of my vows, but priests are taught it is worse to abominate wine than to imbibe it, so I will choose the lesser sin. How do you abominate wine? Okay. Sure. Oh! Cute! No! Oh no! Fuck! Shoot! I'm so... Oh, shoot. No! No! I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Even I won't drink this, it's terrible. I know! It just... I accidentally let go of the mouse and I couldn't get it... Oh, God. Oh, crap. Can we get anything useful out of him? Probably not. You know what? I'm so sorry. You can just go. Yeah. I'm so sorry. I ruined your drink. And that's on me. Alright, last call. Quick, you gotta set me up. I'm in desperate need of a drink. What have I missed? What sort of drink do you like? Can sound weird, but something spiced. I love ginger ale in my drinks. Me too, actually. If I didn't have to be so careful with my coin, I'd only ever drink copper bullets. Is that weird? It's not that weird. Glad you think so. Alright. Yeah. Nothing too strong, but a copper bullet is pretty strong. You have anything else that has ginger ale in it? Nope. Okay. Much better this time. Can't believe I messed up that other drink. Oh damn, this is perfect. Don't let me have too many of these. Alright. Yeah, tell me about your job. There's 5, maybe 6 interesting things about me, and my job is not one. You really want to hear about the hotel? I'm curious. I'm a maid, believe it or not. I spend most of my time cleaning up after messy, entitled people. Before prohibition, I worked at the mid-bar for extra money. The tips were decent and less cleaning of bodily fluids was involved. Do you like your job? God, no. Do you? Yeah, I like my job. Ugh, lucky you. One day I'll get out of Bukovi. I'm too old to compete in the martial arts now, but if I wasn't trapped, I could at least get an airship to anywhere else, really. Why are you trapped? I'm in debt. If I stop working, it'll get worse. Once I've paid everything off, once I've paid off everything I owe, maybe I can quit and finally find something better for me. The friendly local loan shark, Carla, won't send her goons after me as long as I keep paying the interest on my debt. But with the wages from the hotel, I'm not making a dent in the amount I owe. Yeah, I know what the color's like. No use worrying till I get wrinkles. Sifu says rainbows need rain. So I guess this part of my life is the rainy season. I'm sure the rainbows are coming. What do we already know about you, Perla? Nothing. Great. Okay, so we're gonna ask about Maria. Natalia Reed. Let me ask. Oh. Ask why do you visit? Isn't it risky? Probably. Then again, I could get hit by a radio carriage tomorrow while crossing the road. You have a point. Sifu says boats are safest in the harbor, but that's not what boats are built for. I can't think of anything I can't think of anything I love that couldn't kill me. Also, just because something is a rule doesn't make it right. Sounds about right. Okay. What do you think of Maria? She's a decent sort. I saw her once or twice back when I worked the bar at the hotel. It seems Clara is being nice when talking about Maria. But you can tell there's more to the story. What do you know about what do you know about Natalia Reed? I guess I've seen her a few times before. The murderer. She was in the Spiral Lounge in the hotel a lot. Same as Elliot, Olivia, and even Alina once or twice. Did Natalia mix with anybody else? I saw her and Olivia ordered together at the bar. That stuck with me, because Olivia is kind of a big deal, even amongst that lot. And everyone formed a crowd around her. I saw her hanging out with Elliot once or twice, too. Usually away from the bar, though, over at the vintage booths. Interesting. Yeah, now that I think about it, Alina brought Killian along, too. I remember that pretty well, because he asked me out. I mean, I don't wear a badge or anything, but I do look like I'm out here. But do I look like I'm out here trying to date men? No, I get it. Oh wait, I have work tomorrow. I gotta get some sleep, so good luck with the bar. Good night. Yes. Well, Alina's still here. Hey, doll. I've already asked her my clue question for the night. I can't ask her anything else. Oh, wait. Hey. There we go. There we go. Let's catch up on all the hot goss. Yeah. That's where I confronted Natalia about spending all of Father's money. Wait. Is that the time? I should get going. See you later. Oh. Wait. Are they sisters? Is Alina Natalia's sister? Remember, like, stepsister? Or... I don't suppose I can get anything more out of him. Yeah. Might as well. Did you know Natalia? Can't say I've heard of her. Who is she? Woman who died recently. Ugh, that's terrible. I hope she found peace in the end. Much I'd love to say. I have an early sermon. Goodbye. Okay. think about... See if this matters? Like, if I can ask him about this? Interesting. Confront. You're right. Okay. Okay, so he just reinforces. Yeah, talk to them. Okay. That's all. Yep. I gotta close the bar. Bye. Okay. No? Oh, nope. Okay. So, why is it interesting? Yeah, no new information really. Okay. Okay. Hey, lady. So we learned yes, lounge chats. We learned that she was part of the people who met up with Natalia one night. It has been quite the day for me. More negotiations, more drama, more rehearsals. Exhausting. Makes women crave a cold drink and a deeply comfortable chaise lounge. I can help with one of those. She presses her fingers together. Her mouth is slightly agape as she leans in close. The maid girl, the one that works in the hotel, Clara. Avoid her. She's what I would describe as trouble. I once saw her fighting with a known criminal. Not just any criminal either, one of those henchmen of a certain mob boss. A henchman? Yes, I'm surprised she isn't dead, if I'm honest. When I saw her here, I immediately knew I should warn you. I like this establishment, and I quite like Vincent when he's sober. I wouldn't want Clara attracting trouble. She leans back in her chair as sees look on her face and I replaced with a serene smile. That's all I needed to say on the matter. I trust we understand each other. Right. This place must have been dull without me. What, if anything, have I missed? Do we... No, we don't know her preference again. What sort of drink do you like, Miss Carmine? Something refreshing, fruity, and adventurous. The Pirate's Joy is my usual go-to. Specific. I'm a specific sort of woman. I'll have a little story with my drink, and the pineapple undertones take away some of the bitter taste. What sort of story? Supposedly, the original recipe was invented by none other than a pirate captain. Talk about a lucky crew. Interesting. This must have been a dull... Right. Okay, let's make you a drink. Need a drink? Daring you to ask. Yes, for something fabulous. Alright. Pirate story coming up. Don't F this up. Astonishing, flawless, incredible, divine. Absolutely brilliant use of everything. Inspirational, honestly. We already know that she's the radio host. Maybe we can get her a little bit more happy to talk about herself. Bartender, I thought you'd never ask. I'm an actress, opera singer, budding radio host, etc., etc. How'd you get into acting? I've always been an actress. My parents raised me in the theater, so acting came natural as breathing. Seems like quite the advantage. Theater is all nepotism. I've seen women almost as talented as me mangling clothes at the laundrette. If you think you're the first to tell me I've benefited from my upbringing, I can assure you I already know. But I once saw a roof tiler who needed no ladder. He was 7 feet tall. We all have our advantages. Just because the rails were in place did not mean the locomotive was guaranteed to run. Many have the same track ahead of them and never leave the station. Makes sense? Right. How'd you learn to sing? Learn? I was born with talent. But I spent most of my youth on stages, honing and developing my voice. My mother was also an opera singer, so I suppose she was my teacher in many ways. Fascinating. Okay, I already know about the radio show. Here on my own Carmine. Actually, no, I'm going to save that. I'm going to ask her if she knows Natalia Reeve. Natalia? I met her a few times while I drank at the Hotel Jubilee, before the prohibition, obviously. Really? Oh, she also frequented the theater. I don't blame her, but what I do blame her for is all the noise. She would drink a lot during the intermission and occasionally cause a bit of a scene. Ah, I see. Her name did pop up now and then in conversations with my fellow socialites. She was an accountant who dealt with a lot of the creative types, including my director. Oh, so Alina was saying that she was... Okay, she probably did accounts for her dad. So Natalia was, like, maybe stealing from him? Ooh, juicy. She was all of the creative types, including my director. She would have been fired if she wasn't so popular with the clients. She formed strong bonds with them over strong cocktails. Interesting. Nonetheless, her death is a great shame. Should talk to Killian about her. Imagine he'd be on the suspect list. Killian loves a blonde. I should know. He tried to hit on you? I'm blonde, wealthy, easy on the eye. I have a pulse. I'm more than qualified for his affection. Interesting. You know... Clara did say she saw you talking to Natalia. Yes, we met there occasionally. This place must have been... Oh, that's it? Just we met... Okay. Yeah, do you happen to know Father Lacey by any chance? Yes, I know him well. He's a priest. Does it seem strange that two people so different share the same speakeasy? Not particularly. That's not my place to say, but I don't think he's keeping his vows if he's coming here. And he's such a drag. Sitting there clutching his little drink, he's looking like a child crying at their own birthday party. He was so stoic a few months ago. He's thoroughly morose now. Asked him what's wrong, but he doesn't like to answer. It's not like I can tell anyone either. Oh yes, I keep seeing Father Lacey at the secret speakeasy we share. I hope he cheers up soon and goes back to his old self. He's always been a big old sad sack, but his drippy face is making the floor tiles sad. Let's hope. Heavens, would you look at the time? I should get going. Your tab? Olivia winks at you and places the coins down on the table. The grin is coy. She enjoys being caught as much as she enjoys getting away with it. Good night, Olivia. Okay, so that's Peter back there. With the scruffy hair. We've got Alina back. We've got Elliot back. And our landlord back. Is there more to learn from him? Good evening. I wouldn't mind a sip of something after a long day of reading. Oh, I guess. No, there isn't much. Actually? Yeah, let's get you a drink. Your usual. Alright. What do you know about Natalia Reed? Vincent looks down when you mention her name. He licks his lips, considering his next words carefully. I have been thinking back to when we met briefly at my accountant's office. She was smart, charming, and she knew when to drop that stiff quilly formality and just be a little bit more laid back with her clients. No, she liked to drink. My accountant complained that she turned up worse for wear once or twice, so I imagine temperance was an issue. It was no secret to my accountant that Natalia struggled financially due to her stubborn gambling addiction. How she managed to finance it is a mystery. I suppose it makes sense that she'd frequent speakeasies after the prohibition. So, there really is a killer on the loose then? Apparently. Ghastly. I hope her customers tread lightly. Me too. Yeah. Maybe he recognizes the symbol because he's a fancy lighter? Not exactly my taste. What is this about? Do you smoke, Mr. Floare? Doesn't everyone? We must make the most of the time we have and find joy where we can. Ideally with lots of finely toasted tobacco, a choice of drinks, and a friend to share it all with. I agree with that. Never mistake a lack of vice for virtue. The best people I know smoke, drink, and love good coffee. The worst man I ever met loved decaffeinated coffee. Decaf only works if you throw it in someone's face. I'm not judging, it was just a question. Then yes, I enjoy the occasional cigar. I can't really help you with that lighter, I'm afraid. It's alright. Alright. I was wondering if maybe he recognized the design, but that's fine. First, I want to talk to Alina. Hello, hello. What's it going to need to do to get a drink around here? Evening, Alina. What's all the hot goss? Get me drunk. Interesting. I can't remember what she said. What's her preference? The poison drop. Okay. Interesting. Oh, I'm going to enjoy this one. Delicious. Hey. Yeah, heard she had a gambling problem? Yeah, I know about that. And that's why she was after Dad. Okay. What about... Lover boy? Did you ever witness this? I mean, I'm not totally against the idea. It would certainly secure my future. Oh. Huh. Okay. Yeah, I'll save it. There might be more I need to come back to later. After talk to Loverboy. Bartender, we meet again. I need a drink. Please surprise me with something nice. Yep. Mint punch. Oh, this looks fine indeed. Did you ever? Actually, we'll start here. Perhaps one bit slow. I have no idea what you're talking about. Okay, so you don't know about her meeting up with them? Okay. Did you ever hit on Natalia Reed? I admit I am casting a wide net, but patience yields dividends. I'm due a catch. Ew. Did you know anything about Natalia's debt? Yes, I have heard Elena rant about her on a few occasions. Great. Great. Have I not asked them about this? Sure, I visited. If I don't get home soon, my mother will lock me out. Bye. Oh, okay. Cool. Okay, so... nothing. Hey, Pete. Well, well, looks who's still open. In a world of dwindling light, you're a beacon in the night. I don't plan on closing anytime soon. Let's catch up, just like the old days. What sort of drinks do you like, Peter? I like proper drinks, something pure, like vodka. Anything else? Coffee helps, gives me sharp in the wee hours. You work late? You know I do. Nothing good happens in the morning, so best sleep through it. I get a lot more done while everyone else is asleep and out of my way. Despite the name, a cold winter usually keeps me warm during those long nights. I remember. Cold winter. Coffee. Whoa! Look at that. No! 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 Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Guys. Sharp edges. I did not think that, Okay, you know, it's fine. It's fine. How's work these days? Good, although I'm being real careful who I talk to these days. Trust is hard earned. You feel the same? Sure. I'll be straight with you when the time is right, but we ain't close as we used to. Let's take things slow. I do. Well, I won't go home, but I can't stay here. Make sure you don't get into any mischief while I'm gone. That's my job. Will do. Crap. Yeah, I didn't get any new information, unfortunately. See what she thinks about the blonde victims. Thanks for making me feel vulnerable. Yeah, well... It's fine. Have a good night. Last call. Really? No? Potentially. All of the Bukovi killer's victims have been blonde women, which Killian is known to have a preference for when it comes to dating. It's possible he turns to murder when he doesn't get his way. Thanks for chilling with me. I'm Chilly. This has been part 2 of the Best Served Cold demo. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe and hit the notification bell to join me in the next one. Or sit back and relax and enjoy one of these videos here.